Are you talking about financial risk? Are you talking about like
Just
what?
what comes to mind? What comes to mind when you had to put yourself out there a little bit?
Um, the biggest risk I don't know if it's the biggest risk I ever took, but it was pretty big. Okay, it was around an event. So this is the biggest risk I ever took. This was February of 1997. Um, I was broke. I was in a multi-level marketing company. I lived in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The company was having a conference in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I didn't have enough money for a ticket. I didn't have enough money for a plane fare. I didn't have enough money for a hotel. But there were people in this company that I knew when they were broke, and now they're making $10,000, $20,000 a month. And I said to my wife, I said, babe, I'm going to go to this conference. If I don't go to this conference, I might not be in this business a year from now. She said, go, do your thing. The problem was I had enough money. My dad let me borrow his van. I had enough money to drive to Fort Lauderdale, but I didn't have enough money to get back home. I didn't have enough money to get a ticket, and I didn't have enough money to get into the conference. So, but I went anyway. And I know that it was there's nothing about this story that makes any sense. Nothing. It doesn't make any sense. And I said, okay, I'm going to go to Florida. I got here. There was a guy in my team who I recruited who was the number one income earner on my team. He was also a millionaire before I even recruited him because he had inherited a family business. And so he was already rich. So I got there. He's like, so I was like, yeah, man, I don't have a ticket. He said, I'll buy you a ticket. So he bought me a ticket. He scalped the ticket from somebody who was selling the ticket, who bought one from somebody they couldn't sell it. So he got me a ticket. So I got into the conference. I didn't have a hotel room, but I brought my dad's van and had a bed in the back of it. So I just slept in my dad's van. I didn't have enough money to get back home. I went to the conference, and I realized at that my life changed forever at that. It was not only the biggest risk I ever took because I didn't have enough money to get back home, but it was the conference that changed my life. Because while I was there, I realized why I was still struggling after already being in this business for almost a year and a half, why I was only making $1,000 a month in this business. And it was because I was attempting to make it easy for all the people on my team, and I was not holding them accountable.